people go to coaching for 3 reasons, and I want your opinion on this. One is status. It's like, oh, I belong to that country club. You know, hey, Eric's actually my coach. It's status. 2 is access. They want access, and you talk about it on your Instagram. Access to your Rolodex. It's very important. And 3 is the coaching, and you have to be able to feed all 3 to build that business up. What are your thoughts?
I think that's all very true. A lot of people come to me for 2 more reasons. Well, I guess coaching covers one of them. Community is another big one. Mm-hmm. A lot of my people come to me because they're lonely entrepreneurs, and you know, they just want to be part of the community. And then, you know, I get people in this sweet spot. It seems to be the same situation over and over again, which falls into my lap of people in the group, which are these entrepreneurs that have wonderful businesses, but they started off mom and pops, and they've had some good growth, and they don't know how to professionalize it. They don't know how to build a leadership team. They've plateaued, they're bottlenecked. They themselves are the biggest fucking problem. They're the business's biggest asset as well as the business's biggest problem. They're normally a slave to the company. You know, I was on a call earlier today with one of my members that I'm going to be going deeper in their business with them. I do that with some of them at an elevated program that I've called Business Mastery. Not that that's really original, but and this is a business that's printing money. They have 110 employees, and it's fucking pure chaos. I said, how many direct reports do you have? He says, I don't know, 20, 25? I said, how long could you get away from the business and turn your phone off and have things, you know, go well? He's like, I can't. Like, right. And so these are the people, and so I call that tactical business advice. I get people that are entrepreneurs that don't know how to break through that process of professionalizing a business to make it so it's a business that runs without you, which is the most valuable business that you can build.
Hold on, stop right there. People don't understand that. They think if they're going to sell their company, that it's all going to run through them. You got to show these buyers that they don't need you to run. That's where you get more value. People don't know that. Now, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I mean, I stepped out as CEO, I had hired an oversized number 2, my COO, who had previously been a CEO of larger companies than mine. And he was part of my succession planning, that the plan was eventually I was going to step out and he was going to replace me. He came from healthcare. I worked side by side with him for, I don't know, a year and a half, taught him all the nuances of this industry and this business. I stepped out as CEO to executive chairman, which meant I didn't do shit. I went to a board meeting once a month. And for the last almost year of owning my business, I wasn't really involved. And so when we got to, this is what's funny, is it's a challenge of ego. Here's what the entrepreneur needs to know, that you are your own worst enemy with this, because you think you could do it better than everyone. And you're fucking yourself really in that. And so that was, you know, a process of internal work that I had to do in order to get over my own ego and really move this business from the Eric Spofford show to being a brand that was detached from me and positioning it that it doesn't need me. And it's almost like when your child grows up and leaves the house and they no longer need you, and you're like, well, shit, they don't need me anymore. You know, like this kind of
tough to deal with.
It's tough to deal with. And so, you know, when I sold the business and we had management meetings with private equity groups and buyers, like they were so disinterested in meeting. They're like, you know, this guy has nothing to do with the day-to-day. Why we're going to meet him and have a meet and greet. That's who we're doing the deal with. But on deal day, he's going home. And that's the only way you'll ever sell a business and not be chained to it, right? Otherwise, if they think that this business needs you, they're not going to give you all your money up front. They're going to make you roll over equity and be a partner with them. They're probably going to tie you to an earn-out. Mm-hmm. And meaning that, you know, imagine you're now going to be an employee of your own business, and in order to get paid for the deal, the entirety of the deal that you've struck with this group, you need to work in the business and assure that these certain measurements of financial performance are hit. And if you don't hit them, guess what? You're not getting paid, or you're not getting paid all of them.